Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a City. Today, we're starting a pretty big project, too big to complete in our sort of 2 or 3 episode limit that we like to put ourselves onto. So we're going to be building here for like a couple of episodes, then we'll go away, we'll build some other stuff, and every now and again we'll come back to here and we'll work a little bit more on it. It's not big enough to have its own series, but it is sort of too big to complete in like 5 episodes all in one go. I think you guys will get bored of the city world if we only work on one thing. It's a cathedral, so we're very central to the city here. We've got the town hall and Rainbow Row here, and I think this T shape here, obviously we won't be using the entire lot, but I think like this part and down here, I think it'd be lovely to try and build the cathedral into those roads a little bit. We can use that area for a graveyard, and we can use this area for maybe a car park, to be able to, I don't know, weddings, that kind of thing all happen at Cathedral. We're going to say that like all the weddings and stuff happen at cathedrals, okay? So, it's going to be a stone build with a dark oak roof, and that's pretty much all I know. I've got a couple of sketches next to me. I probably don't need that yet. I've got a couple of sketches next to me of the sort of shape I want, but we all know that we never stick to the plans. I don't know where I should start to really get the depth in. It's almost like a T shape. It's like a plus shape, but more of a T shape that I want to go for here. I want to leave just like 1 block spare on that side, and this is the width of how far that we've got before we hit the road. So let's come back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I want 3. 3 exactly the same size squares. Okay, so imagine that these are squares. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we come back here. You always want to start off with a blueprint like this when you're doing a build, especially a build that's relatively large like this. If you just sort of build one wall and go, like build an entire wall and go from there, you might find that your numbers might be a little out. So if you build a little plan here, just like 1 block high, it'll give you an idea on size, it'll give you an idea on shape. It just makes things a little bit easier. So we've got 3 identical squares here. These 2, or the ones on the edge, are going to go up high, and the one in the middle is going to go up to a peak, like a triangle, okay? Very cathedral looking. At the back here, I'm going to come, I don't know exactly how much, let's say 1, 2, 3 on the 4th one, okay? So there, 1, 2, 3 on the 4th one. And this is going to be the sort of main hallway, if you like, of the cathedral. And this needs to come back further than where this road curves to the right, further than that one as well. Or one curves further. I need to go to around about there. It's pretty big, it's pretty long. But the nice thing about the cathedral is that it's pretty repetitive. Now that's a good thing in one way and it's a bad thing in another. But they have repeating patterns throughout. All the windows are usually the same. Like a castle is, really. I suppose they're from the same era sometimes, aren't they? So we only need to build sort of one section, and then I can use World Edit to sort of be able to fill in a lot more of the wall a lot quicker. So it doesn't actually take that long to build. Once we've got the main hallway come down here, we want to have some sort of wings on the side, like the east wing and the west wing. I don't know what way we're facing. What way are we facing? Yeah, east and west. So we've got the east and the west wing. These have no particular length, really. You make them as long as you want. We probably want it to be... It really doesn't matter if it's an even or odd number. I can't think of any reason why that length should be even or odd. This doesn't really matter either, but it would be easy if it was an odd number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think 15's a good number. If we make it too wide, it's going to look a little bit funky. So I'll have this come down here. And then the west wing needs to be exactly the same size. So I did need to count out, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Just count back to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. It's very, very easy to miscount sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 by 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now this should be in line, right? Yeah, good. So we can draw this back down here. And then we have a little bit of a south wing off the edge as well. What is the distance between here and here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's only 2 blocks wider than this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this 2 blocks wider on the east and west wing. And then that leaves us in the middle a square. Obviously, squares are very easy to work with and manipulate. So we can have, oops, like this. Okay. 2 blocks isn't going to make any difference to the width there. It's not going to ruin it or anything like that. But now we have a 17 by 17 cube. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh yeah. Okay, we're going to have to add another 2 blocks. I didn't take into calculation the edges actually counting as 1 block. Like that. And... oops. And add another 2 here. I can't see 4 blocks making a difference anyway. So far on the map, we've got that sort of T shape that I was talking about. But then we have a south wing off the bottom as well. Which length doesn't matter. I might do it the same length as what we've got already. On the west wing, which is 19. So we have this sort of long front and then 19 block, 19 block, and 19 block extension. Okay, so this should be 17 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Beautiful. And then we want 19. Yeah, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Whoa! If that's not calculated, I don't know what is. We've got like 2 blocks spare. Perfect for like a little hedgerow or a little wall. Or maybe just extend the path a little bit wider in that section. I don't know. That's miles away. We don't need to think about that yet. Okay, so there's the main plan for the cathedral. I think that looks pretty cool. I think it's a pretty good size. It's definitely big enough to fit pews in. And I don't know what else cathedrals are always huge, but I've only ever been in like 1 or 2, and I can't really remember what was in there. We need a little courtyard area, somewhere where maybe in the summer and you're having a wedding, you can have the wedding outside instead of inside. Hey, pig. So let's have a little bit of a courtyard area. I think I can probably come off that wall and maybe a little bit off... No, I got an idea. We can come off here. I'm going to come 2 blocks in from the edge, so it gives us a little bit of an indent. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do that. So we've got 7 block interior space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 block interior space. That gives us a nice sort of walkway down. You can imagine in the summertime, you've got the sun coming through over the top here. And you can walk down into a little bit of a wider area. So we'll have this. Ooh, missed a block. Have this. And then have it come this way. I think that's wide enough. Yeah. Like this. I think that's a good number. And then we'll come back here. And doesn't matter how wide this section is, but I want... Be nice if we split it up into 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's keep with a 7 interior space, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 interior space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And then have this one come back here. And this one come back here. It's a lot of building. This is why it's not going to fit into 2 or 3 episodes. And then join this line up with that one. My fiance's parent, or my fiance's mum and now stepdad, got married earlier this year, and it was in the middle of the summer. So instead of having it inside, they had it outside, and it was really nice. They could walk down this archway of flowers, and they walk through. We'll do a similar thing there, I think, if I remember. Walk through some flowers and stuff like that. So imagine there's a door here, and they walk through. This is all exposed to the sun, so there's no ceiling above this, no roof on this part. And then they come round, you have some people standing on either side, and you walk down the middle. You imagine some seats on either side, and you walk down the middle, and then there's like a little outside altar here. You may now kiss the bride. Mwah. And then there we go. So it's a nice little outside area. These will be like 2 sort of extra buildings here. We can have some a bit of a graveyard going on here. We don't want to make a graveyard too big, because at the end of the day, it's a little bit of wasted space when it comes to Minecraft. But we can't fit another building in here. Not that it's gonna look, not that would look correct next to a big cathedral like this. So we'll use that as a nice sort of graveyard area. We'll have a nice weaving path that goes through it, maybe connecting up this road and that road through the middle or something like that. A nice little windy one. Maybe a mausoleum or 2 as well would be nice. I don't think on the last city on my cathedral, I think I had 1 little mausoleum in there, but it wasn't really that big. Or it was very small. Too small really for a mausoleum. Okay, so on the map now we can see exactly our shape. Or hiccups. There's no specific religion for this cathedral. It could be whatever religion that you like it to be. So no arguments in the comment section. I'm going to call it Zonocreationism. No, that's a... No. I don't know. We'll make up our own religion. I haven't got a clue. Now, on the front here, it would be really nice to actually have 3 entrances. 1 in each of the starting squares here. Now, I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think a 5-block wide doorway would be really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and wide. We can make them nice and tall. We don't want them arched like a barn opening. What we want is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That might be a little bit too high. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want like a peak, like a triangle. So it goes up straight first and then goes into a triangle. Now, we're not going to be using stairs and stuff quite yet to round this off. We're just going to be using full blocks to give us an idea. That's pretty good. I think with some stairs, it'll sort of smooth it off a little bit. There, potentially, it could be 1 block taller, though. I think 1 block taller is a little bit better. So we'll do that here. And down this side. And on the other side. Okay, I'm going to be using stone bricks mostly to at least build the plan and probably to build the entire thing out of. And then after it's finished built, we can then change up a lot of the blocks into gravel, clay, maybe some sort of stained clay, some sort of greyish stained clay, to sort of mix in some different blocks, some cracked stone brick, some mossy stone brick maybe, to give a little bit more of a texture to it. I'm not going to worry about putting those blocks in as I go, though. It makes the build a lot longer and a lot more difficult to keep track of. So we've got those 3 main entrances on the front. Like I said, we need an entrance over here as well. We might as well make this some sort of a largish entrance, as well. It's got to be an even number because we've got 2 blocks on that side and 2 blocks on that side. So an even number probably means that we should make this more of an arch if we can on this width. We'll see what... That's the closest thing to it. You know, that's not bad. I don't mind that too much. With some stairs and some embellishing and some embossing upon it, I think we can make that sort of dress up quite nicely. Do we need any other entrances? What about my plan? Have we got any entrances on my plan? I didn't put any more entrances in. That's the only 3 that I really thought of. I don't know if we need any more. We don't want entrances all over the place, do we? We want to be able to control who comes in where. I suppose maybe we should work on one of the towers. That's probably not a bad idea. Now, this is the corner. But we don't want this to be like just a straight, boring old corner. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a couple of blocks like that to try and thicken up the corner a little bit, make it a little bit more structural. These are very old buildings, old techniques and stuff like that, so there's a lot of sort of structural, a lot of detail in these builds. These aren't your average suburban house, are they? They've always got these little extra snips on the side, these extra parts that stick out. I think we can go a little bit higher than that. Yeah, we're definitely not worried about going taller than the skyscrapers. If the cathedral went taller than the skyscrapers, then I think it's probably a little bit too tall. I know these cathedrals can be big. Some cathedrals are some of the biggest buildings in the entire world, let alone some of the most expensive and most fantastic to look at. But most of the time, they're not bigger than a skyscraper. It's really hard to judge with only one stick if it's approximately the right height or not. I've got a feeling I can go about 5 blocks taller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got a feeling that that's around-ish the height that we want. And now, how big were these? Were these 15 by 15? That was 7. I got a clue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They were 11. So many numbers I cannot keep a track. So we'll have... I'll leave that little pokey bit out the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, wonderful. I'm not even going to bother with the other side. What we'll do is we'll just concentrate on one. And then after we've got that one in, we'll be able to make the other one the same. We'll just be able to copy and paste it. Now, this is a tricky part because if that corner is 1 block wide or 1 block sort of on the edge of that side and that side, this one's easy. This one's up here. This one will have the hallway in, so we don't need to worry about it down the bottom, but it would be there and there. And then this one would be there and there, but that does go into this part of the building. So I don't think I can do that pillar until we've worked out how high this section needs to go. So let's do that. We're going to come up here. This part doesn't go up as high as the main tower here. I think it goes up roughly there. It's not going to be too much shorter, but it goes up, I think, roughly to about that height. Let's back off for a moment. And I want a nice circular window in the middle there, so maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea to put in. Let's get an approximate height. There's the middle point. So if we build a circle around this one, if we come out 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then just join these up. It's a pretty nice sized circle, so it's not that complicated to work out exactly where the corners need to go. We just stick them in here. And there. And then it goes it doesn't need to go much taller than that. I think if we bring this side up as well. Or was it 1 block higher than the window? Yeah, 1 block higher than the window. And then we go to a nice triangle peak on this as well. So we're going to come up, I think I'm going to go there. And here. And then there's the top. Okay, That's pretty good. It feels like that's approximately a pretty good height. Let's stick one on top of that as well. It makes it a proper triangle then. Now we can continue on our big pillars here. So we have, if that's a corner, that was wrong. It was meant to be there and there, not where I had them. So I can only do this front one at this point. So this comes all the way up. Hopefully it'll line up with the corner. That's a good sign. That means we're doing something right. And then this one comes down and stops where the peak of the middle triangle starts. So it'll just join up straight onto there. Alright, wonderful. It's also given us a height of where that one comes down to, and those ones obviously go all the way from that corner goes all the way from the floor up to the top. I think that's all I've got time for this episode, guys. We had to get an actual solid plan in first. Next episode, I might just continue on. Like now, I'll end the episode and then just start the next one, because I'm in a cathedral building mood now. So next episode is going to be another cathedral episode, and we'll start working. I think a little bit more on that, a little bit more on the tower. Try and get that in. Try and get some detail on it, at least some basic detail on it. Give us an idea if we've got like the height and other sort of what do you call it? The height and other sort of not ranges. I don't know. We're going to leave the episode there. See you guys in the next episode. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe.